Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Geneva. I'm Cameron Myatt. Today we'll tell you about ways you can get involved in the community, plus how you can raise money for charity. All of that and so much more, because GTV News starts right now. Welcome back again, Geneva, and here are your morning announcements for Thursday, September 15th, 2022. Want to help earn money for your class and your favorite charity this homecoming week? Now you have the chance. The homecoming class competition fundraiser is going through Monday. The amount you donate will match the number of paper links that will be hung for your class in the hallways. The winning class will get half the money, and the other half goes to a charity of your choice. You could donate on Pushcoin or in person at Paint the Town or at the Powder Puff game. Get involved, everyone. Speaking of getting involved, beginning next week, you have the opportunity to cast your vote in the local and national elections, but it all starts with registering to vote. GTV reporter Daniel Davis has more on how that we're going to work right here at GHS. Daniel?
Thanks. I'm here with Mr. Jordan Zimmeroff, the social studies teacher here at Geneva, and the co-advisor for the Social Studies National Honor Society. Thanks for coming out here for today.
Daniel, thank you for having me on.
Now, there is a voting election coming up in a few months. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. November 8th is Election Day nationally and here in the state of Illinois and locally. And there are a number of candidates up for office in this cycle. The governor of the state of Illinois, one of our state senators, and a number of more local state representatives and senators, and even Geneva offices up for election. November 8th is also a holiday now, so for students who are eligible to vote, they won't have to go to school and navigate that day. So there's an opportunity here for our 18-year-olds to get involved in this election.
That's very cool. Now, some of the students here at Geneva may think, their votes won't count because they think there is fraudulent elections in the state and country. So how would you motivate them to go out and vote?
I think all of us in the social studies department would say that it's critical that you be an informed and active participant in our democracy for it to function well, and for your desires, your hopes for your community, your state, your country to be realized by electing politicians that you think match your goals and opinions. So if you want to have a hand in dictating your future, you definitely need to be involved in elections. As far as concerns for voter fraud, there have been no wide-scale voter fraud schemes or anything proven. In the last 20 plus years, there have been individual incidents by single voters here and there who have been discovered and prosecuted, but there's no large-scale fraud on any state or national elections that's been proven in quite a long time.
And lastly, how could students here at Geneva register to vote?
Yes, if you turn 18 on or before November 8th this year, you can register to vote. We are going to have a voting drive here this month, September 20th, in the cafeteria at lunchtime, where you will be able to sign up to vote. Just have an ID with you to prove who you are, and you should be able to sign up that day and be eligible to vote early or on election day this year.
Thank you for coming out here, Mr. Zimmeroff.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Daniel. And keep in mind the student government will have their first meeting of the year today at 7 p.m. at City Hall. They'll be selecting new club leaders and setting an agenda for the year. If you entered the raffle at the activities fair, stop by to claim your Geneva swag. Educators Rising Club will meet today after school in the EE 180. They'll be packing period packs for students in the community through the program Go With The Flow. The packs are then donated to schools in King County for students who are in need of supplies. Dungeons and Dragons Club will meet today after school in room A106. They'll be talking about Paint the Town and plan decorating their doors. Spanish Club will be meeting today after school in room J245. They'll also be working on decorating their door for homecoming. All are welcome to join. And now for a look at today's weather. We have a high of 83 degrees and a low of 60. And taking a look ahead of tomorrow's weather, we're going to have a high of 84 degrees with a low of 64 degrees. Here's 3 to know before we go. Get your homecoming guest passes as soon as possible to the dean's office. Make sure to include a copy of your guest's photo ID. Also, make sure to purchase a homecoming ticket. The dance is Saturday the 24th, but make sure you get your ticket by next Friday. There are no in-person tickets. And be sure to check the posters around school for all the homecoming activities that will be taking place next week. It starts with Paint the Town on Sunday. Well, Geneva, that's all the news I have for you today. I'm Cameron Myatt. Have a terrific Thursday, Geneva.